Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Akashic Rose with Sabrina Dawn. So I hope you guys had a wonderful Monday. So we're going to start off with the Angel Tarot by Radley Valentine. Oh, geez, it's amazing how fast they fall out. So hi Kitty, hi Kitty. So this is the King of Pentacles. Generous, professional, responsible, practical. A successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered. The Midas touch. Right now, I mean, if you think about the reading yesterday, it's time to take the lead. If you are watching this and didn't watch yesterday and this reading resonates, you may want to watch yesterday's. Wow, so it's like stepping into that king energy. Yesterday I was talking about the knight energy and moving forward. This one is saying you've got the Midas touch, so go right ahead, move forward. Okay, now this is the Crystal Medicine Oracle by Rochelle Sharman. The King of Earth. So what I'm getting, I'm looking at this card and I see rainbows and butterflies. Retreat. Let me just talk about the King of Earth, what I was getting. So I keep seeing like the 10 of Pentacles in my mind. And the 10 of Pentacles is like the salt, like it's like success, right? It's like you're at the end of the cycle, you've made it. Whatever you were trying to create, you've made it. If it's a family life, you have a strong home, you have a strong business, like you've made it. Like everything is nice and solid. The foundation was built strong and you've gotten all the way to the point where you can say, yes, thank you for my success. So what I'm hearing is that you are stepping into that king energy by focusing on the foundation, and it's coming. There's a transformation that's wanting to come. I'm also hearing that you may want to do some root chakra work, okay, to make sure that that you're checking in and make sure that it's not overstimulated over the last 8 months with corona, 6 to 8 months, I'm not even sure, with coronavirus, because that really triggered a lot of people's root chakras and their safety and security. And even the people that weren't, the collective was so strong, it could have triggered other things within your root chakra, or you could have absorbed some of what was going on around you. And then retreat, green calcite. Okay, I absolutely love green calcite. It's on the other side, but I have a big piece of it. It's absolutely beautiful. So what I'm hearing about this is you can work with green calcite if you would like to help open up your heart, but also for business success. So if this is, if this reading and yesterday's reading really resonates in the form of a business or some kind of creative endeavor that you hope to someday can bring in finances, then what I'm hearing is that working with green calcite can help you open up your heart and remove the obstacles in the way. So I've never noticed this about this card, but the green calcite looks just like the mountain. I mean, it's literally, look at the little pieces here, the little pieces here, and the way that it is, it's like the same shape. So what I'm hearing is that work on your root for all of that security, but also, and you can see too the red here. So working on that root's really important. And Kitty agrees that that's really important, but it's also really important for you to work with work with opening your heart chakra in whatever way. And you can use green calcite to bring in working with that, like bringing in that success around business, but also with opening your heart to yourself and allowing yourself to have the self-worth to come in and to really nourish yourself and to nourish your business and nourish the foundation. Okay, so working with green calcite can help remove any obstacles to that. And I'm also hearing that it's important that we remember that when we really want to create from our soul, or we really want to create and it's inspiring to us, that we do it from our soul. Okay, that we do it like we know that we're nourishing our soul. Okay, when you move any obstacles of your mind or physical obstacles or anything like that, so that you can move through and have a clear path, okay, to what you want to do, then you can just really work on that solid foundation a lot more. And look at the King of Earth, and these cards just look so familiar, like not familiar, similar to me in the sense of like the green. Just the green is really important. Working with your root chakra and your heart to have success. Okay, now this is the Spiritual Journey Oracles by Lightworker Tarot and Oracle. Okay, so this deck, I'm just going to ask that they clarify the King of Earth and Retreat. Hi, kitty. Hello. Okay, here we go. Yes, I knew it. See? Chakra balancing. Tune up and maximize the energy flowing through your body for overall well-being. So the predominant chakras being talked about in this reading is the root in the heart chakra, okay? But overall, you can find CDs, or if you have any methods to balance your chakras, that's important to do that. And I'm hearing for many people, it's important to do it daily. So if you have like a type of music that you can put on as you go to bed, maybe a YouTube video, something that can help balance your chakras while you sleep, or during meditation would be really good and really helpful to help remove what can seem like a mountain, but you can turn it into a beautiful, nourishing, heart-opening crystal. So because they're the same, it's like this looks like a snow-capped ice. It's like an obstacle in your way. But then they have it here on your actual path, you know, beautiful and green and vibrant and you know, not successful, but there's a word. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, I can't get the word, but this is what you're working towards. So you can work with Green Calcite to help you get there, to remove obstacles, they're saying. You can also call on Ganesh if you work with Ganesh. Okay. Balancing your chakras overall. So when you start to read about and look at the root chakra and the heart chakra, to bring this reading into, if you're resonating this, bring this into your daily practice for the day. Like, you just read a little bit about the root and the heart, or if you already know about it, go a little bit deeper is what I'm hearing. You may already know some, but I'm hearing go deeper. So if you can go in and just reread, because sometimes we read things and it's like great on like when you first read it and it's really eye-opening and you learn so much, and you go back and read the same thing and you can do it all over again. Like there's layers, just layers to learning. So and that is what the King of Earth, who's very grounded, very practical, you know, stands with his feet on solid ground and his heart wide open, knowing that he is the king and deserves the success that's around him. Do you see him sitting confidently? So he's sitting confidently thinking, thank you. Thank you. Because he is grateful for all that he has acquired. It doesn't mean that he doesn't want to bring more in. It doesn't mean that he knows that there's more work, that he doesn't think that there's more work to do or anything like that. But he's taking the moment, in this moment, you know, any moment, to say thank you. The crows are going really wild right now. So if you have crow medicine, you know, you might want to look that up. Or if you have it, it's a special message for you. What I was just saying about the King of Earth, which is the King of Pentacles. And for anybody that's struggling with success and stepping into their king energy, I'm hearing do father healing, because there's something in the family lineage where the father got in his own way a lot, or didn't believe that he had the tools or the intelligence to do what he really wanted to do. And what he did is he worked really hard to make ends meet, but all he ever did was make ends meet. Okay, and there's a part of him that felt like he let himself down and his family down. And it's like in this family lineage, and I'm feeling it. So if you feel if this resonates with your father, then just go in and ask for the divine father to come in and help you heal that energy, okay? I'm hearing to pick another crystal medicine. And then to back it up with another tarot card. Okay. Oh, wow. This is just... Okay. Celebration, red jasper, sacred ceremony. But look at the color of the mountain, guys. It's red. Remember? Root chakra, heart chakra, mountain. And I was just inviting you guys to look at the meaning of both, because I feel like there are obstacles within them. Like this is the heart chakra, letting go of the obstacles so that you can have this beautiful, flowing, strong heart chakra. But what I'm hearing is that your root chakra also wants to move forward with that. And this is, there's less obstacles Pentacles with the root chakra right now, then with your heart's a little bit more. Also, I'm feeling ancestry, so what we were just talking about. Okay, but I'm going to pull another tarot card. The crystal with that is red jasper. So that is a red jasper, helps you work with the root chakra. And this says sacred ceremony, but I'm not feeling that energy as much as I am feeling like the ancestors in this card. I've never felt the ancestors with this card. They're saying stop. Oh, the Queen of Air. She is sharp, a truth teller. Sometimes in her shadow side, she can be a little too honest and harsh. But overall, she really knows how to see. And she has like this fine sense of integrity and also honesty and truth. Objective decision making, clear away all that no longer serves you, seeing humor in a situation. Okay, so looking back and clearing away what doesn't serve you, which is, this is really just backing up what I said about looking into your ancestry, because that's one of the things you have to clear away. Also, if you are getting lost in too many teachings or too many tools or too many different pulls that you're going through, the angels are saying there's plenty of time for you to explore all these other tools. And the way that you know that the tool that is meant for you to explore is that it will either stay with you to want to continue that while you're working on one thing, or it will come back around again. Okay, so it will be very honest. Just trust and know that what you're working on right now, what you feel pulled to work on, is what you're supposed to be working on, and you will get to everything else. You can make a book if you want, or a little note in your phone on the notepad saying, you know, what the different things that you want to explore, so that way you know they're not forever lost. Okay, but what I'm hearing is that be mindful of that so you don't get too overwhelmed. You know, like what was that? The objective decision making, right? So that's where this is. Where she's talking about is hold your focus right in front of you so that you can create that solid foundation and not have all of the distractions and all these other pulls. You know, I understand as a light worker, for me, I'll just use the example of, you know, all of the different types of things that I could go into. Like I love tea leaves. I love reading tea leaves, and I love, you know, doing all of the divinations and learning them and just absorbing them. And then I try to work them in, like I love to read charms. And then I love to work with different cards and all of this stuff. But at the core of what it is that I feel that I'm meant to be doing is to not work with tools for the majority of my private readings. So that's just an example, is I keep my focus on that, and then about what my private readings, what I'm meant to do, and then I can really enjoy the other stuff and the other stuff that I'm also meant to do. But I don't allow that to distract from what I feel is my full pull of what is my main mission or goal, or whatever you want to say, what I feel most pulled and soul pulled to do. Okay, I do feel soul pulled to do the channel, but I also, they made it very clear for me to use tools with that, you know. So, but you know, not getting dragged in, but I also really love crystals and essential oils, and I love different teachings. I love shamanism and the Sufi teachings and Sikhism. I love like all of these different things, yoga and, you know, qigong, all of these things. But it can get really overwhelming when you're pulled to so many different things, is what I'm hearing. So bring it in and bring in a smaller focus of what you want. You can do it like I did, where there's a few things, right? I really work with crystals, but I don't really talk about that on the channel. That's more of my thing, a personal thing for myself. And you know, everybody that knows me in person knows that these are my two babies. They come with me for everything. So but I don't necessarily want to dive into and fully get to the bottom and understand every nook and cranny of crystals the way that I do other things. So, you know, I can put crystals aside and use them as a tool and enrich them and love them in my life, but know that crystals aren't the thing. Okay, does that make sense? So, and if you feel pulled to do one thing, it could be that you work on that, and then you're going to work, like let's just say on crystals, and then you're going to move forward from there, and then all of that comes part. Okay, because there was a time where I really dove into crystals a lot more, and then now I feel like, okay, well, I feel like that was for my personal knowledge to talk about them when I'm meant to talk about them, but I'm not really meant to do anything further other than to just have them as a beautiful tool for my practice. Okay, so that's, you know, that's what she's asking you to do. The Queen of Air is asking you to, you know, check in with that, your ancestors, clear away the confusion and any self-doubt, and also, you know, clouding yourself with too much so that you lose sight of what you're meant to do. And that's the Queen of Air. Okay. All right. And you see how she's holding it and it's in the light. I feel like it's just like your soul wants to get lit up with something right now, but you have too many things that you're focused on, too many things all around you. And it's like I feel like some people are jumping from thing to thing. And what I'm hearing is that it's like, you know, what it is that you want to do. You could be using the other things, even though you love them, as a distraction from your soul because of your self-worth. And that's why they want you to get into your root, ground, you know, really get into your security and feeling safe and secure. And then opening up your heart, okay, and releasing any ancestral patterns of this that's holding you back. Okay, all right. Well, I just know that I am thinking of you, and I will be back tomorrow with another video. And oh, my love. And the time was 15:55. 555 is like, you know what? Time is here for change. Take that lead, yesterday's video, you know, take that lead and move forward. You have the strength, you have the tools, and that foundation is either built or it's time to continue building it. If you're way up here and your foundation isn't fully built, go back and work on your foundation, because that's really what the biggest message is here. And I think of yesterday's as well. Okay. All right. Bye-bye.